Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. Ribhoi police collects rupees 4 lakh in traffic fines during NH6 drive. Deputy Commissioner Hema Nayak inspects key projects in southwest Garo Hills. Nehuta to send delegation to Delhi over corruption allegations against Nehu VC. And Manipuri Elders Consortium, Shillong, protests demolition of historic Manipur Rajbari in Shillong. The news in detail. In a 4-hour night operation along NH6 at Maudiangum, Ribhoi Police, led by Ribhoi Superintendent of Police V.S. Rathore, imposed fines amounting to rupees 4 lakh on vehicles violating traffic rules. Offences including drunken driving, lack of documents, riding without helmets and use of prohibited lights. Several vehicles were seized for non-compliance during the drive.
AK-47.
Southwest Garo Hills Deputy Commissioner Hema Nayak conducted an extensive inspection of the Rerapara CNRD block to review ongoing development works. Accompanied by officials, she assessed projects under various departments, including the newly completed block office, the Manchak IVCS initiative, and the Dilni River Suspension Bridge. Nayak also inspected schools, Anganwadi centres and health sub-centres, urging timely completion and proper fund utilisation. The visit highlighted the administration's focus on accountability, infrastructure improvement and welfare in rural areas.
See, he started fully absent.
The Northeastern Hill University Teachers Association, Nehuta, has decided to send a delegation to New Delhi to present evidence of alleged corruption by Nehu Vice-Chancellor Professor Prabhashankar Shukla. During a protest at the campus, Nehuta accused the VC of releasing rupees 82 lakh to an incomplete project by the Manipur Tribal Development Corporation and condemned his prolonged absence from office. The association also raised issues of delayed promotions, pending claims and financial irregularities, vowing to continue its agitation until government intervention.
No, the MTDC, he will approve this and be October. There is success of this matter. Salary comes from the ministry, somehow ministry is allowing. I mean, you can never heard this kind of events anywhere in the country where somebody is not in office for almost 12 months now, 1 year now, and still drawing full salary, and it is a wastage of the exchequer's money. And this is being done by Professor Shukla. While being outside the Nehu, he's trying to have a collusion with MTDC Imphal to siphon off money from these projects which are being implemented in Tura campus of Nehu. And we as association are strongly against it. We will make sure that we'll expose him fully by going to Delhi and meeting people and ensuring that his act of corruption is highlighted to the highest order.
The Manipuri Elders Consortium, Shillong, MECS, joined by SMSU members, held a protest against the demolition of the historic Manipuri Rajbari at Redlands, Boyce Road. MECS convener Dr. Munish Singh Ningjo urged authorities to halt further demolition and restore the site, criticizing the lack of stakeholder consultation and highlighting the heritage loss for the Manipuri community in Meghalaya.
In the beginning, when they were taking off the roof part, see, as a part of renovation, some tin roof might be changed, or certain window plank may be changed like that. So when they were demolishing it partly, we thought that they are bringing it down to main it. So we didn't stop when they were doing it partly. But yeah, when a student asked also, it was informed that way. But suddenly, on a very rainy day, on 8th October, they just bulldozed the entire bungalow just like that, you know.
Ladrumbai village locality, Dongwa, received its own garbage truck under the DMF scheme 2025-26, handed over by MLA Kirman Chilla in the presence of East Jaintia Hills Deputy Commissioner Shivansh Awasthi. Chilla also inaugurated the new Ladrumbai Dongwa village office during the event. Awasthi urged villagers to manage and recycle waste responsibly, while Chilla highlighted the role of DMF funds in supporting local development projects across the constituency. Traditional leaders from several Re-Muliang villages yesterday gathered at the West Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioner's office to oppose the proposed relocation of the Re-Muliang CNRD block from Nonglang to Tinghor. The delegation, joined by representatives of the Hima Nongmin Sao CM-ship, submitted a protest letter insisting the office remain at its original site, inaugurated in 2022.
Habim berkilah Pedro ulas hukuman bangi dan jeng kerman hangka baka office kan sayang tu kita kendoro baka jeng sebelum musim ki ai tu kejaka ki kunta abang ni pai ka jeng kerman ka jeng menta pada bangidan ka jeng yesno ba ampun kenria lo ya kami ka jingte ya kami ka office baka snong nang sekali per kejaka dikatakan ke bakun sukhiana ka benta jeng ki kum ki pabba jeng kadong ka than halor jeng kami ka benta nim kwa baka nong kumta ikwa baka kami ka office yung ka block yung ka rimul yang kandon di hanang bat antrikam belum bagan nang.
Residents of Pahamlang 17 Mile in Ribhoy district have appealed for government assistance after repeated flash floods damaged their homes. Affected families alleged that the flooding is caused by a narrowed drainage channel following the construction of a weighbridge that is obstructing water flow. They urged authorities and local leaders and the landowner to provide relief and expedite the creation of a proper drainage system to prevent further damage.
Saya ngasam rola tak kan ni sulung tiar lumtar lumar simet iklam tiak iklam dan surat tang lawan selap kemudian ngelak lumar ngelak lum tiar lumtar ki tingkung tingkap rupilayak kelok lot
ni tilong kemneng iwan dap sete te kuai tempo to lalit hi tamam ya katam solile re bama nakmading ulang mo je ban sere da wandap dawan tuana kmading te haingin ya sa bangingi te tang kata hi kaing dan ning sure
bila i da kaneka kmala jong ikini da kaneka bakadam dengan karpat ida riniktan madya kinami khat jengi ta kisin elem yang i riti dia banding kong do kadaya ka ade ban platnya mardor mar ngi mla ban sa mar ka kan dapalan da kali kawan jengi da kalakhang kalik belah sengi jengiru ngimyok syuk kikun bani school ngimyok syuk.
Rangsakona MLA and Khadi and Village Industries Board Chairman Subir M. Marak inspected the Balangre and Gambegre eco-tourism resorts along with DC Hema Nayak and Tourism Department officials. The visit aimed to review progress and address bottlenecks to expedite completion. Marak said the projects, once operational, will attract visitors and boost local livelihoods and the district's tourism economy.
Yeah, that's a very good thing. Some Anganwadis, then subset this national gauge.
Very nice. No, people would like to come and have food here.
The Indian Institute of Public Health Shillong, in collaboration with the India Primary Healthcare Support Initiative and the Meghalaya government, today launched the Coaching Primary Health Teams intervention at Thura's Working Women's Hostel. The 10-month program aims to strengthen mentorship, teamwork and service delivery between PHC doctors and health and wellness centers across the state, with periodic evaluations and 5 modules planned for implementation.
This is our Indian Primary Healthcare Support Initiative with IAPH as a partner. The objective of this endeavor is to develop mentors and coaches, which is a primary healthcare led initiative. So we have primary health care or the primary health PHCs, the doctors from the PHCs who act as the coach to mentor the health and wellness centers that are there under their jurisdiction. The idea is to build rapport, to build team dynamics, to have a kind of a bonding between the PHCs and the SWCs, so that their service delivery is also improved.
A late-night robbery attempt at Laban last stop on Tuesday ended with 2 helmeted assailants captured by locals after their scooty skid into a drain. The suspects had tried to snatch valuables from a passerby but were caught before police arrived. Authorities seized a Yamaha RX motorcycle and a hammer, and both men are now in custody as investigations continue. St. Vianney's Higher Secondary School, Umsolite, organized a vibrant Parents' Day celebration with performances by students honoring their parents. Speaking as chief guest, MLA Charles Mangnar praised the initiative and emphasized the importance of parental guidance, discipline and limiting children's exposure to mobile phones to prevent negative influences.
And third goes to Darius, to Brian Kerlang Tlong and Riaka. Now salad dressing senior. Second goes to
Nakuha man ang yangi na margatah gani kasi kimi kikpa. Kabalingkong gajing hikay kabangiday ban ay kikon gijongi. Kalong ban ay kanuksa kababa. Ini kadai ke dan kamu apa abang orang yipi kimi kikpa. Idai ban hikay kikon gijongi. Bakin bun noksa ye ban hikay mangi kumnong ikran. Jadi kikon jongi kikran kikin di basneo. Wat kenok makilakai. Yes, no, no. Kung ako nang yangi kung kimi-kipa, bangi day, banlong, iba ay kanuksa kikon. Lang taka ba ako. Iday ban hikay kikon ro, bakiday ban doon yung gajing slow.
Sports and Youth Affairs Minister Wailat Miki Shilla announced that all 59 state legislators will be invited to participate in the Sardar 150 Unity Campaign Padyatras. The district-level marches, covering 8 to 10 kilometers, will run from October 31st to November 25th, preceded by debates, seminars and cleanliness drives. Youth and volunteers from various organizations will join the events to commemorate Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's 150th birth anniversary.
When you walk through our region during the Padyatras, you will see that these are not just events, they are mass awakening. Just as Sardar Patel united the princely state to form one India, these Padyatras will unite the heart of our people. During our regional Padyatras, you will see a miniature India on the street, a celebration of our culture, pride and diversity that embodies the spirit of Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat. Unity March, as we all know that Sardar Patel is the man behind of our country, of what it is, a united country today.
And now a look at the weather report. First for Tura. The minimum temperature recorded was 21 degrees Celsius, the maximum 33 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity was 72%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 15 degrees Celsius, the maximum 28. Relative humidity was 57%. Meanwhile, in Jowai, the minimum temperature was 16 degrees, maximum 29 degrees Celsius, and relative humidity was 60%. The forecast for Tura, Shillong and Jowai says dry weather is most likely. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. Ribhoi Police collects rupees 4 lakh in traffic fines during NH6 drive. Deputy Commissioner Hema Nayak inspects key projects in Southwest Garo Hills. Nehuta to send delegation to Delhi over corruption allegations against Nehu VC. And Manipuri Elders Consortium, Shillong, protests demolition of historic Manipur Rajbari in Shillong. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.